I'm very excited to be a part of this tour. I've been doing a lot of research on my great-granduncle Bram Stoker's research and his writing of Dracula over the years, and I've now got a really clear understanding of what went into this research and the writing. And I'll be sharing that with folks along the way as we travel throughout Transylvania and look at some of the different places in the country where parts of the novel took place. You know, it really is a special place. Transylvania is, to me, as well. I've been there now 10 times and traveled extensively and got to know a lot of the interesting parts inside and out. So during this tour, we'll actually visit places that are connected to both Vlad the Impaler, the real historical figure that Bram used to create his iconic Count Dracula, and we'll also go to some of those places that appear in the novel and show how they're all connected and how they're different. Probably the most unique thing that we're going to go visit together as a group is this newly discovered location of Bram Stoker's fictional castle Dracula. So I really look forward to being with all of you on this tour.
My father was Vincent Price, and he and my mother traveled the world together. And the way they loved to travel was to really immerse themselves into a culture, diving in. And I can't think of a better way to dive into Romania than through the history of Bram Stoker's Dracula. My dad, of course, was famous for having been the king of horror, but really the king of gothic horror. And long before he became a horror star, he had the honor, and this is really how he saw it, of meeting Mrs. Bram, as he called it, Mrs. Bram Stoker. He met her when he was a graduate student in art history in London, and she took a liking to him and invited him to tea. It was one of the highlights of his life. He often told me this story. And so I think he would be thrilled to know that something that I've been doing for years, which is leading tours around the world in this exploration of different cultures, exploring, savoring, and celebrating different countries and cultures, that I'm now getting to do with Dacre Stoker in Romania and Transylvania. I'm so excited to be part of this trip, to meet all the fans of this genre. So see you in Transylvania in June.
So it's truly a pleasure and an honor to have two personalities like Dacre Stoker and Victoria Price on this tour, both descendants of icons, actually, really icons of Gothic or horror fiction. I think this is what makes this Dracula trail particularly unique.